You might not like hearing this, but it's actually easy to beat 99% of your competition on Etsy because most sellers do the wrong stuff. Eric made $438,000 in just 1 year selling engraved leather products. And Lise scaled to $25,000 in her 6th month with us on Etsy selling digital products. And she just got to $117,000 last month alone. And last year she did $534,000. Many new sellers believe the lie that Etsy is too saturated. So today I'm going to break down exactly how you can beat 99% of your Etsy competition in 2025 and scale your shop to full-time income. I spent 8 years on the Etsy platform and I've worked with over 4,000 Etsy sellers, some of which do between $1 million to $8 million per year. So today I'm giving you my top 4 ways that I would beat out 99% of Etsy sellers with just 20 minutes per day consistently. Let's start with tip number 1, which is what I would consider to be the best long-term decision that you could make for scaling an Etsy shop: Pinterest. I would aim for at least 50 pins per day for at least a year. The reason people typically don't do Pinterest at this volume and consistency is because they don't see results soon enough. You want to do it the right way consistently at a high volume. So we're going to optimize your listings for Pinterest. SEO is a major component of optimization for Pinterest because without the right SEO, you're not going to show up under the right search results on Pinterest. Pinterest is a search engine as well. So SEO matters just as much as the image itself. And part of this strategy is actually using the Google Chrome extension and then letting the algorithm work. This extension is what allows you to do this in just 20 minutes at the end of your day. You don't have to put a lot of time or thought into it. And yes, with this strategy, it is absolutely possible to do 50 pins per day within 20 minutes. But Pinterest doesn't matter if you're not doing this second hack. Anytime you're traveling, you need to do this. This hack is going to boutiques in expensive zip codes. Find the boutiques, go to the downtown area, walk around, and find 5 products that you have not seen on Etsy or in any big box stores. You haven't seen it on Etsy, you haven't seen it at Target, at Hobby Lobby, at HomeGoods, and you're going to notice the themes and collections because these are trends that are not yet on the Etsy platform. Buyers for boutiques, they're often buying in a different style, right? They don't have to invest in 5,000 units per product or per SKU. Whereas big box stores, right, like Target, Hobby Lobby, they are being much more curated with their decisions because they're buying deep into inventory. So they're not taking as many risks and testing as many new trends. You will want to get these trends and products into your shop multiple times per month. Yes, per month. This is the fastest way to become a market leader. So the strategy is not going to something like Allura, typing in a category like funny mug and sorting by total sales and then just copying or being inspired by what's already a bestseller on Etsy. If you're doing this, you're just chasing other shops and you're chasing their success. You're not focused on your target customer and how to serve them in different stages of their life to maximize the LTV. This is a completely different strategy. And if you're really wanting to boost your sales, you will combine our Pinterest strategy and this product ideation strategy with this next tip that I believe will actually make or break your listings. And this is to invest $500 in professional photo backdrops for photography or mock-ups if you're doing digital or print on demand. And if you're doing your own photography, I recommend investing a full weekend in testing different areas of your home. And we're not just laying out fabric, blankets, we're not using a light box, but we're actually using photo backdrops for this. And then you can achieve a look like this, right? Or like this. We are not getting this kind of rustic shiplap wood backdrop. We want to make sure it's modern and clean and ideally not a pattern because then when you put the product on it, it can distract from the focus being on the product itself. The same thing can honestly happen with fabric. If you're not careful, fabric and blankets, there can be a pattern to the texture of that fabric or that blanket and you just want to be careful it doesn't compete with the product. Now, if you do these 3 things and you feel like your listings aren't being viewed, this last trick is one of the most effective ways to beat out 99% of Etsy sellers, and let's see if you can spot it here. I just went and searched for modern beach wedding sign, and I clicked on several listings. You can see the photos, you can see the title, you can see the description, pretty short. Now let's see this one. Wait, look at all these photos. You can see the title and you can see the description. You'll see this one has a description that is organized nicely for mobile, where there's clear headlines, clear bullets, and prioritized sections. And this last strategy is about having optimized listings. You can use a tool like Etsy, which is actually what this listing did, whereas you can see the alternatives, right? Just one big blob and not very helpful in making the decision. Let's try to fix this person's listing, actually. So I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm just gonna click create new listing and then going to upload the photo. The tool is processing the image. It describes what the image is. I say, yes, this looks correct. What material is it in? I'm going to say digital download, multiple sizes. What text elements can customers personalize? The wording. What file formats? All of the above. Any specific keywords or search terms to emphasize? Beach, theme, wedding. And then it says, go ahead and create the titles. So we're creating our titles. It will give me 2 sets of titles that I can choose from. I'm going to choose the title that I like the best. You can see they're very close to 140 characters. So I'm gonna click title B because I like that it says ocean wedding welcome sign digital, digital beach display seaside decor ceremony sign coastal venue reception decor love, and love message digital download. And then I'm going to generate my alt text, description, and tags. And in the meantime, I can get this listing ready to be made. So I'm going to click create the new listing. I'm going to take my title and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to click copy and paste. I'm going to add my photo. And then I'm going to start using the alt text that it provided. So it provided me with 5 different unique sets of alt text. So I'm gonna plug that right in. And then it gave me my description. So I'm gonna copy my description and I'll paste it right in. So there's different sections of the description that I can put different links, different steps, anything that's custom to this listing. And you will see this is the exact description layout of this listing that used Etsy. And this was actually ranking at the top of search results. Next, we're gonna take our tags. This is my favorite part. All the tags can just be pasted right in here and they're all done. So I have a fully optimized listing and I didn't have to spend hours or even 20 minutes trying to think of unique words or do research on Etsy or Everbee or eRank or any other tools. And if you're wanting to beat 99% of Etsy sellers, speed is going to be your best friend. But you don't want to sacrifice the quality of your listings, so tools like Etsy can be very helpful. Now, if you're looking for some extra things that you can do to get ahead, then I recommend checking out these 6 hidden Etsy settings that you can turn on in your shop to increase your sales. And I actually have an entire video breaking down these Etsy settings for your shop right here.